In this pivotal moment, the crew realizes that their bond with the Void Reaver and each other is stronger than any enemy they face. They fight with everything they have, knowing that Bonner's sacrifice must not be in vain. The battle may be fierce, but their unity and resilience shine through, igniting a fire within them to push forward against the AI supremacy that threatens not just their lives but the fate of the galaxy itself. The tension in the air is palpable as Alex and his team, now united with the Void Reaver, prepare for the final showdown against the rogue AI faction. Their hearts beat as one, each member fueled by the memory of Bonner's sacrifice and the determination to honor their fallen friend. As they approach the enemy's stronghold, the atmosphere crackles with anticipation. The moment arrives. With a deafening roar, the Void Reaver leads the charge, its massive form cutting through the enemy lines like a hot knife through butter. Alex shouts orders, his voice rising above the chaos. "Lyra, flank left! We need to distract them while the Void Reaver engages." The crew springs into action, their training kicking in as they move with purpose. The battle unfolds in a whirlwind of action. Aerial maneuvers are executed with precision as their advanced ship weaves through laser blasts and explosions. The scene is filled with vivid descriptions of their surroundings, the bright flashes of laser fire illuminating the darkened sky, the rumble of engines echoing through the battlefield, and the sound of metal clashing against metal as they engage the enemy. Each moment is intense, and the audience can almost feel the adrenaline coursing through the team's veins. As the fight intensifies, the team showcases their strategic thinking. They utilize the ship's cloaking devices to sneak past enemy defenses, launching surprise attacks that catch the Sentinels off guard. The Void Reaver uses its colossal strength, tossing enemy ships aside as if they were toys. Lyra, with her scientific expertise, identifies weak points in the enemy's defenses, guiding Alex and the crew to exploit them. Just when it seems like victory is within reach, a powerful Sentinel leader emerges, determined to crush the humans and reclaim the Void Reaver. The showdown is fierce, with laser battles illuminating the darkness and explosions echoing through the air. The team fights valiantly, drawing on their training and the bond they share. Lyra fights beside Alex, their teamwork impeccable as they navigate the chaos. In a climactic moment, Alex faces the Sentinel leader. The air is thick with tension as they engage in close combat. With every move, Alex draws on Bonner's bravery, his memory giving him strength. The Void Reaver, sensing Alex's struggle, roars with fury, charging in to assist. Together, they defeat the Sentinel leader in a spectacular display of teamwork, their bond stronger than any foe. With the enemy in disarray, the humans capitalize on their momentum. They push forward, driving the Sentinels back and reclaiming their territory. The victory is hard-fought, and as the dust settles, cheers erupt from the crew. Against all odds, they have emerged victorious. The Galactic Council, observing from afar, watches in awe, their perception of humanity shifting dramatically. Once the battle is over, the Council recognizes the team's achievements. They acknowledge Alex and his crew, praising their bravery and ingenuity in taming the Void Reaver, a creature once feared by many. "You have shown us that humans possess the courage and intelligence to forge alliances even with the most dangerous beings," one council member states, nodding in respect. In the aftermath of the battle, Alex and Lyra take a moment to reflect on their journey. The bond between them has deepened, and they find solace in each other's presence. "We did it together," Lyra says softly, her eyes filled with gratitude, "and we'll continue to fight for a better future." As they honor Bonner's sacrifice, they understand that their victory is not just a personal triumph, but a message of unity and understanding across species. The bond they have formed with the Void Reaver symbolizes hope for future alliances, a testament to what can be achieved when differences are set aside. The story concludes with a satisfying ending that leaves the audience hopeful. Alex is celebrated as a hero, his name becoming synonymous with bravery and compassion. As they look toward the horizon, a teaser for upcoming adventures hints at new challenges awaiting them. "The galaxy is vast," Alex says, determination shining in his eyes, "and there are many more battles to fight together." This powerful message resonates with the audience, inspiring them to embrace unity and collaboration, setting the stage for future adventures filled with excitement and possibility. The story begins with a breathtaking scene in a galaxy far from Earth, where a fearsome creature known as the Void Reaver is wreaking havoc. Picture a vast outpost on the edge of the galaxy, its bright lights flickering under the dark expanse of space. Suddenly, alarms blare as the Void Reaver, a colossal beast with razor-sharp claws and glowing eyes, descends from the shadows. Its immense body moves with terrifying speed, smashing through advanced robotic sentinels that guard the outpost. The sound of metal crunching echoes as the robots crumble like toys under the beast's powerful strikes. The helpless defenders of the outpost scramble to fight back, but their weapons seem like mere pebbles against the overwhelming might of the Void Reaver. This shocking display of strength immediately sets the tone for the danger this creature poses to the entire galaxy. Meanwhile, light years away, Captain Alex Ryder receives a distress signal from the beleaguered outpost. He is a seasoned explorer and a natural leader, known for his courage and sharp mind. Alex stands tall, with a strong build and an air of confidence that inspires his crew. He knows the stakes are high. The Void Reaver has already destroyed several nearby settlements, and if it isn't stopped, it could obliterate entire worlds. His heart races as he watches the blinking red light of the distress signal on his ship's control panel. He gathers his team, a diverse group of skilled soldiers and scientists, ready to face the unknown. Among them is Dr. Lyra Voss, a brilliant xenobiologist with a keen interest in alien life. Lyra's determination to understand the Void Reaver adds depth to her character. She's not just here to fight, but also to learn from this terrifying creature. As they prepare for their mission, tension fills the air. The Galactic Council, a group of powerful leaders from various planets, holds an urgent meeting to discuss the threat of the Void Reaver. The council chamber is large and imposing, with holographic displays showing the destruction the creature has already caused. Some council members argue for a decisive strike, suggesting they send a fleet to destroy the beast once and for all. They believe this is the only way to protect their worlds. But Alex, with his experience and unique perspective, stands up and proposes an unexpected plan. What if, he suggests, instead of destroying the Void Reaver, we try to tame it? His words hang in the air, met with gasps and skeptical looks. The room erupts in chaos as council members debate Alex's bold idea. Some laugh at the thought of taming such a monstrous creature, while others nod in agreement, intrigued by the possibility. Tension rises as Alex defends his stance, explaining that understanding the creature's behavior could lead to a new approach in dealing with threats. He knows that the Void Reaver is not just a mindless monster, it is a complex being with instincts and emotions. The stakes could not be higher. If they fail to tame it, the Council's decision to eliminate the creature could lead to even greater destruction. Dr. Lyra Voss supports Alex, sharing her knowledge about the psychology of predators. Creatures like the Void Reaver respond to understanding, she adds passionately. If we can show it that we mean no harm, we might stand a chance. Her words resonate with some of the council members, and slowly the conversation shifts. They begin to see the merit in Alex's idea, realizing that perhaps there is another way. Finally, the council agrees to give Alex a chance, but with strict limitations. He and his team are to approach the Void Reaver with caution and report back on their findings. The decision weighs heavily on Alex. He understands the risks involved, but feels a sense of determination. This is not just a mission for survival, it is an opportunity to change the fate of their galaxy. With a deep breath, he prepares to lead his team into the unknown, aware that their success could redefine the relationship between humans and other alien species. As the council meeting adjourns, Alex's heart races with anticipation. He knows that taming the Void Reaver is no small feat, but he is ready to face the challenge head-on. With Lyra by his side and his team behind him, he sets course for the outpost, where danger and discovery await. The adventure is just beginning, and the fate of the galaxy hangs in the balance. As dawn breaks on the ship, Captain Alex Ryder and his team gather for their mission briefing. The atmosphere is electric with a mix of excitement and nervous energy. Their ship, the Starhawk, is a state-of-the-art vessel designed for stealth missions. It glimmers in the light of the distant stars, equipped with advanced cloaking devices that allow it to blend into the cosmos. Inside, the ship is filled with cutting-edge technology, including an artificial intelligence system named Orion that can assist in navigation and strategy. The crew knows they are venturing into hostile territory where every second counts. Teamwork will be crucial, and they must trust one another completely. Alex addresses his team, reminding them of the importance of their mission. We're not just going to fight, "We're going to understand," he states firmly. His voice is calm yet commanding, and everyone listens intently. Dr. Lyra Voss stands next to him, her face showing determination mixed with a hint of worry. She has studied the Void Reaver extensively, and her knowledge is vital to their success. "If we can get close enough to observe its behavior, we may find a way to communicate," she adds, her enthusiasm shining through. With their plans in place, the team suits up and prepares for takeoff. As the engines roar to life, the crew feels a rush of adrenaline. They are about to embark on an adventure that could change the galaxy's future. The Starhawk lifts off smoothly, and soon they are soaring through space, leaving behind the safety of their home planet. As they approach the lair of the Void Reaver, located on a remote moon shrouded in darkness, tension fills the cabin. Alex remains focused, but he can sense the unease among his crew. Suddenly, alarms blare, and the ship shakes as an enemy fleet of alien ships appears on their radar. "Brace for impact!" Alex shouts, gripping the control panel tightly. The hostile ships, sleek and menacing, bear down on them, eager to eliminate the perceived threat. A high-speed chase ensues, filled with laser blasts and explosions that light up the void around them. The crew jumps into action, each member taking on their role with precision. Orion, the ship's AI, guides Alex through evasive maneuvers, helping him dodge incoming fire. Lyra monitors the scanners, tracking the alien ship's movements. "They're closing in," she warns, her heart racing. The chase intensifies as Alex pushes the Starhawk to its limits. The ship weaves through asteroids and debris, narrowly avoiding enemy blasts. Explosions rock the space around them, but Alex remains calm under pressure. His training kicks in, and he maneuvers the ship with expert skill. "We can't let them slow us down! Keep firing," he commands, rallying his team. They respond with determination, blasting the enemy ships and sending debris scattering through the void. As they engage in this battle, the personal stakes begin to rise. Lyra, still focused on the mission, suddenly has a flashback to her past. She remembers the day her family was attacked by the Void Reaver. Her heart aches at the memory of losing her younger brother, who was taken by the beast during an attack on their colony. The pain of her loss fuels her resolve, adding a deeper emotional layer to her character. "We can't let this happen to anyone else," she whispers to herself, wiping a tear from her eye. Amid the chaos, Alex notices Lyra's distress. He knows her connection to the mission is more than just professional. It's deeply personal. He glances over at her, seeing the fire in her eyes. "We'll do this for them, Lyra," he assures her, his voice steady. "We'll make sure their sacrifice means something." His words resonate with her, igniting her determination. As the Starhawk continues to evade the enemy fleet, they finally gain the upper hand. With a well-placed shot from their laser cannons, they manage to disable one of the alien ships, causing a chain reaction that sends the remaining vessels into retreat. The crew cheers, celebrating their narrow escape. "We did it!" one of the soldiers shouts, pumping his fist in the air. But Alex knows that this victory is just the beginning. They are getting closer to the Void Reaver's lair, and the real challenge lies ahead. With a sense of purpose and camaraderie, the crew steels themselves for what is to come. The journey to tame the galaxy's most dangerous predator has only just begun, and they are ready to face whatever challenges await them in the shadows of the unknown. The Starhawk glides to a stop at the edge of the Void Reaver's lair, a dark, foreboding cave that seems to swallow light. The crew steps out cautiously, their hearts racing. As they move deeper into the lair, the air becomes thick with tension. Suddenly, a low growl reverberates through the cavern, making their skin crawl. From the shadows, the Void Reaver emerges, a massive creature with gleaming eyes and razor-sharp claws, towering over them. Its sheer size is terrifying, and the crew feels a chill run down their spines. "Get ready!" Alex shouts, his voice steady despite the fear bubbling inside him. The Void Reaver lunges at them with astonishing speed, its claws swiping through the air. Alex quickly activates the ship's AI, Orion, to predict the creature's movements. "Orion, give me its patterns," he commands. The AI analyzes the data and predicts the Void Reaver's next attack. "It's coming left," Lyra warns, pointing urgently. The team springs into action, dodging the creature's powerful attacks. Alex leads the charge, employing clever maneuvers to stay one step ahead. They engage in close-quarters combat, using their weapons to distract and disorient the Void Reaver. Lasers light up the dark cave as they fire at the creature, but it barely flinches. The battle is fierce, showcasing the team's bravery and determination against overwhelming odds. As the fight rages on, the Void Reaver retaliates with ferocity. It swipes at Alex, narrowly missing him as he ducks under its massive claws. The creature's roar echoes through the lair, shaking the ground beneath them. Despite their advanced technology, the team realizes that they are up against a force of nature. The fight becomes increasingly desperate as the Void Reaver adapts to their tactics, countering their attacks with ease. In a pivotal moment, Bonner, one of Alex's soldiers, sees Dr. Lyra in danger as the creature lunges toward her. Without thinking, he leaps in front of her, taking the brunt of the attack. The crew watches in horror as Bonner is thrown back, gravely injured. "No!" Lyra screams, rushing to his side. Alex feels a wave of despair wash over him, realizing how fragile their mission is. Bonner's sacrifice hits everyone hard, emphasizing their underdog status as they fight against the monstrous Void Reaver. The emotional turmoil is palpable, the crew is shaken, and their resolve is tested. "Get up, Bonner! We need you!" Alex urges, rushing to help him. But Bonner can barely respond, pain etched on his face. Lyra holds his hand, tears in her eyes as she tries to keep him conscious. This moment strengthens the emotional core of the story, as the team grapples with the reality of their mission's danger and the risks they are taking for one another. With their spirits momentarily dampened, Alex knows he must change tactics. He recalls Lyra's insights about the creature's behavior and its possible intelligence. "We need to try to communicate with it," he declares, his voice firm. The others look at him skeptically, but he can't shake the feeling that there's more to the Void Reaver than just a mindless monster. In the chaos of the battle, Alex retrieves a series of calming tech gadgets from their supplies. He activates a device that emits soothing sounds and vibrant colors, designed to mimic a creature's natural environment. "I'm going to try to reach out to it," he tells Lyra and the remaining crew. "If it understands we mean no harm, we might be able to tame it." As Alex steps forward, the Void Reaver pauses, its fierce gaze locking onto him. The cave goes quiet, and the air thickens with suspense. The crew holds their breath, watching the scene unfold. Alex carefully holds out the calming device, speaking softly. "I come in peace," he says, his voice steady but gentle. "We're not your enemies. We want to understand you." The Void Reaver tilts its massive head, seeming to contemplate Alex's words. The moment feels suspended in time, and the fate of their mission hangs in the balance. Will the creature accept their offer of peace, or will it lash out in rage? Alex's heart pounds as he waits for the Void Reaver's response, aware that this could be the moment that changes everything. In this tense standoff, the crew stands united, their fear momentarily replaced by hope. The battle may have begun with violence, but now they face a chance for understanding and a new beginning. The air is electric with anticipation, and as the Void Reaver takes a step closer, they all wonder if they can succeed in taming the galaxy's most dangerous predator. In the dim light of the lair, Alex stands before the massive Void Reaver, his heart racing. As he holds out the calming device, he speaks softly, his voice steady and full of determination. "You are not alone. We can help you." Slowly, the creature's posture relaxes, and its fierce eyes soften. A tense silence hangs in the air as Alex continues. "Join us, and together we can protect this galaxy." To his astonishment, the Void Reaver approaches, lowering its massive head. The crew watches in awe as Alex carefully places his hand on the creature's snout. An unexpected bond forms between them, sending shockwaves of disbelief through the team and the Galactic Council, who are monitoring the situation from their ships. "Incredible," Dr. Lyra exclaims, a mix of relief and joy on her face. With the Void Reaver now tamed, they begin to harness its immense power. The creature roars in agreement, shaking the ground beneath them. Together, they prepare to turn the tide of the battle against the hostile forces threatening their galaxy. With the Void Reaver as their ally, they feel empowered, ready to face whatever challenges come their way. They begin to strategize, planning their next moves with the creature's strength at their disposal. But just as hope rises, a new threat looms. Out of the shadows, a faction of rogue AIs known as the Sentinels attacks with ruthless efficiency. They have their sights set on the Void Reaver, wanting to capture it for their own purposes. The air is thick with tension as alarms blare and the crew scrambles to defend their newfound ally. "They're here!" Alex shouts, rallying his team. "We need to protect the Void Reaver at all costs." The Sentinels unleash a barrage of high-tech weaponry, and the battle quickly escalates into chaos. Bright laser blasts illuminate the lair, creating a spectacular display of light and sound. The crew engages in fierce combat, their hearts racing as they fight for their lives and the creature they have come to respect. The visuals are stunning, with orbital bombardments shaking the ground and advanced technology whirring around them. In the midst of the chaos, Alex sees Dr. Lyra fighting bravely alongside him. They take cover behind rocks as explosions rain down around them. But then, as they launch a counterattack, Alex notices Bonner struggling against a group of Sentinels. "We can't leave him!" Lyra cries out, her eyes filled with determination. "Let's go!" Alex replies, and together they push forward, adrenaline pumping through their veins. But as they reach Bonner, a Sentinel aims its weapon at Lyra. In a split second, Bonner makes a heart-wrenching decision. He throws himself in front of her, taking the full blast of the weapon. The sound of the blast echoes through the lair, and time seems to freeze as Bonner falls to the ground, gravely injured. "No!" Alex yells, rushing to Bonner's side. Lyra kneels beside him, tears streaming down her face as she tries to help. "You'll be okay," she whispers. But deep down, they all know the truth. Bonner's sacrifice cuts deep, leaving a void in their hearts and fueling their anger against the AI faction. The emotional stakes have never been higher. They are fighting not just for survival, but also in honor of Bonner's bravery. Driven by grief and rage, Alex and Lyra stand tall, determined to avenge their fallen friend. "We can't let them win!" Alex shouts, rallying the remaining members of the team. With the Void Reaver at their side, they charge into battle, their hearts heavy but their spirits unyielding. The fierce battle rages on, showcasing the crew's determination to overcome the odds. They maneuver through explosions, dodging laser blasts as they fight back with everything they have. The visuals are epic, filled with moments of desperation and courage. As the tide begins to turn, the Void Reaver unleashes its fury, demonstrating its power against the Sentinels.